What dream about abduction means. Dreaming of someone being kidnapped usually indicates the need to change your life priorities. Besides that, such a dream predicts new responsibilities at work or an important meeting. The abduction in a dream, in the opinion of some dream interpreters, is a powerful symbol which is related to such concepts such as slavery and violence. Spiritual meaning of dreams about kidnapping. In some spiritual traditions, dreams about kidnapping may represent a fear of being taken away from one's spiritual path or losing connection with a higher power. Alternatively, dreams about kidnapping may symbolize a fear of being controlled or manipulated by external forces or negative influences in waking life. Who turned to be the kidnapper in a dream? Ex-boyfriend kidnapped someone to an unexpected meeting with a childhood friend. Maniac abducted somebody, the emergence of new prospects at work. Taxi driver kidnapping a person, a business trip. One possible interpretation of a dream about being kidnapped by a taxi driver is that it represents a fear of losing control or being taken advantage of by someone in a position of authority or trust. Alternatively, the dream could be a manifestation of feelings of being trapped or stuck in a situation, whether it be a job, relationship, or other aspect of life. Who was kidnapped in your dream? A loved one kidnapped a meeting with an old acquaintance. Brother kidnapped financial losses. Girl abducted longing for the old relationship. Acquaintance abducted predicts a useful acquaintance. Friend kidnapped overcoming financial difficulties. Your father kidnapped positive changes. A bride kidnapped a new sexual experience. Your son kidnapped problems at work. A stranger abducted the successful completion of a problematic case. What does it mean when you dream about your sibling being kidnapped? One possible interpretation of a dream about your brother or sister being kidnapped is that it represents a fear of losing a close connection or bond with that sibling. It could also be a manifestation of concerns about their safety or well-being. Another interpretation of this dream is that it may represent a fear of being unable to protect your loved ones. If the dreamer helped his captors in the dream, this means he would give some problematic sphere of life in someone's hands in reality. Another interpretation of such a dream is the subconscious surrender of positions, the feeling of the final loss of independence and control of the situation. If the dreamer is familiar with the captors, it means that the feeling of hopelessness, the fateful trap organized by life, doesn't leave the person. Seeing someone close to you in the role of the kidnapper is the sign of discontent with the widespread control of this person. Medea relates dreams about kidnapping with a situation when all the dreamer's tasks will be solved without his direct participation. Making grand plans for the abduction of a famous person is caused by subconscious dissatisfaction with the current situation or social status. According to Miller, the dream about abduction or kidnapping expresses the fear of the dreamer to make important decisions, shifting the responsibility onto the shoulders of others. To participate in the abduction of a loved one, sister, son or brother, in a dream speaks of unconscious control and custody of your relatives, who are clearly dissatisfied with this state of affairs. If the dreamer was abducting children himself, this image predicts a happy future and a good union. Also, to kidnap a child in a dream is explained by the dreamer's desire to start a family. If a man watched his wife being abducted and didn't make any attempts to save her, such plots indicates a rival who has all the chances to win his beloved woman. Worrying about the kidnapping of a younger sister or a child in a dream indicates a moral exhaustion of a sleeper. Experiencing abduction by aliens in a dream is associated with a sincere desire to radically change the situation, escape from reality and obligations. A modern interpreter associates the dream with a forthcoming unhappy adventure. If you dreamed that a UFO took away one of your relatives, this means you will have difficulties in communication with this person. What are the top 5 bad dreams about someone being kidnapped? If you dreamed that you were kidnapped and taken somewhere by car, this means demotion or dismissal. Being kidnapped and beaten, disappointment in a loved one. The whole family got kidnapped, bankruptcy. Sister kidnapped, the appearance of an ill-wisher. The kidnapping of a person and the subsequent exposure mean problems due to a frivolous act. What are the top 5 good dreams of somebody's abduction? To dream about how your aunt is kidnapped, the emergence of a new source of income. Participating in the kidnapping of your uncle, getting rid of past grievances. If you dreamed that strangers took a newborn baby out of the stroller, this means happiness in your personal life. If the kidnappers were quickly caught, an interesting find. Abducting a famous person may mean attending an entertainment event.